Hey guys, it's Danny, your Mascara Mommy. So, I tried to hop on Periscope this morning and have you guys be a little interactive and help me with what kind of look I wanted to do today, and I had a bunch of people sign on and then like everybody left, and I think like people kept like signing back on and saying the connection was bad, so I don't know why, because my end seemed fine. So anyway, I'm just gonna do a video for you here and post it to my Facebook page because I know a lot of you just follow me here anyway. I just won't get the guys from like Turkey and Istanbul and everybody else trolling me. So it made me a little better. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, yesterday was very like a colorful pop day, so I think today I'm going to stick with like some more browns and neutral colors, just kind of tone it down today. I got, look at this, is this not beautiful? My mom had a 4th of July party yesterday, and we got to see our neighbors from like back when I was a kid, and I used to go over there and play like all the time, and anyway, they came over. I've not seen them in like 10 years, and they picked this up for me. Is this not gorgeous? So shout out to Eddie and Vita. These are so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, and look at my earrings too. So I'm like super stoked to be wearing them because it's like so up my alley. I love this stuff. Okay, so here we go. I already did my face and my base stuff, so like my highlighting and contouring and all that. So I'm going to start with my eyes. So here we go. Hi. Yesterday was super fun. 4th of July, we went to my mom's house, which if you guys have not visited her, she's also with Younique. She's Lash Lady Diane, but she's also Log Home Mom. She has like her own blog. They live in a log home in the middle of Central Florida. It's really cool, so you kind of feel like you're on vacation when you're over there, but she loves any excuse to like have get-togethers and like make a bunch of food. Like she has enough food to feed an army most of the time. So they grilled out and had some other stuff. She made some like righteous mac and cheese, and then my dad made Krispy Kreme donut burgers. Has anyone ever heard of that? Oh my god. So you make burgers like on the grill like you would naturally, and then you grill Krispy Kreme donuts. Like you smush them down on the grill and like get them like a little bit seared, I guess, and then instead of using buns for the burger, you just take 2 donuts and like sandwich it together, and then you like load it up with like cheese and bacon and ketchup and whatever else you want to do. It sounds ridiculous, but it was so good. And my dad was so proud of those donut burgers. He was like, every time someone walked through the door, he's like, you've got to try these. So it was super cute. But, so we had that. We had, God, we had so much food. It was so good though. And then my mom made homemade blackberry and buttercream ice cream. And like I've never had buttercream ice cream, but oh my god. And then she had like a little bit of like almond slivers and some white chocolate chips in there, and it was so yummy. And like homemade ice cream is like by far my favorite ice cream. I love going to like Chick-fil-A and getting their ice cream, the ice dream cones is what they call them, but they're so good, and it's got that like gritty texture, you know what I'm talking about, like for homemade ice cream. It's so yummy. So my little boy, she makes homemade ice cream like quite frequently, so my little boy loves going to Glammy's house. They call her Glammy. Glammy. Glammy and Poppy, and she makes him like homemade everything. So homemade ice cream, homemade mac and cheese. We spared him the donut burger though. He's like, I don't know, he's going through this weird phase where like some days he doesn't eat meat. Like I don't know if I think it's a texture thing, because he's, for like some food that he's loved like his entire life, all of a sudden he doesn't like it, and I think it's just more texture than it is taste, because like he'll like not even like taste it, he'll like stick it to his tongue and then he like throws it on the floor for the dogs. So needless to say, all of our pets are going to get really fat really soon. So I'm just using Innocent to go into my brow here. Alright. And then, let's see. I think I'm going to use Elegant as a base, because it's all about that base, Here we are. I love Elegant. Guys, if you love our cream shadows but haven't gotten our Elegant color yet, this is the very first one that came out. This is like my go-to color for everything. Love it. And it looks so pretty on, which really sucks because I feel like the camera never gives this justice. It looks so much better like when you're staring at my face in person. Which that'll happen, guys. If you're like a Younique presenter and you're using Younique products like all the time, your skin always looks really good, your makeup always looks really good, your lashes always look amazing, and so you'll be out in public or like grocery shopping and you'll look over and people are just like staring at you and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I love your makeup. And it's like, I know, that's why I sell it. So I'm just putting this all over my lid. Oh no! My phone just said, your battery is dying, because I fell asleep without charging it last night. Alright. All over my lid. There we go. And then I'm just gonna bring it down to the corner of my eye. Fantastic. What else is going on? Well, I mean, you know everything that's going on with Younique because I've like been shouting from the rooftops. I cannot wait till I get that 3D Fiber Plus in my hands because I am just so excited. It is supposed to be incredible. Let's see, I want to use this one and ooh, maybe even this one. Oh no, I dropped one. Let's see what else. Ooh, and that one. I gotta get the pigment that I dropped. Hold on. Hang on. It's okay. Everything's okay. Here we go. All better. Alright. So, I'm going to use a different technique to apply my pigments. I've done this a couple times. You guys wanted a tutorial, so, and I've just not done one yet on it, so I'm going to now. So let's see here. I'm going to okay, I'm gonna put our matte pigment Giddy on my lid. It's a very slight orangey color. Can you see that? Really pretty. And I'm just gonna put this over the Elegant. I guess my makeup's gonna match my new jewelry for today. It inspired me. So it's very subtle, but it's such a pretty color. I wore this a lot in the spring. And I'm just kind of doing the middle of my lid here. I'm going to be layering. Alright. Fantastic. Let's see, what else do I got going on over here? Alright. And then I'm going to take my matted light brown color in Beautiful. Dun, dun, dun. And put this out here. Oh, and guys, I've got to tell you something super crazy that I realized I haven't even told you. When I initially signed up for Younique back in the day, they used to have a presenter kit that came with all 32 of our mineral pigments, but they were sample sizes. So these are the sample sizes, right? A year in May is how long I've been a presenter. So I've been a presenter for like 14 months now. I've still got so much of my sample pigments. I have not even made a dent. I haven't had to reorder any of these in full sizes because I've not even used my sample sizes yet. And so like this is like yet another reason why I love Younique, because not only do you get incredible quality, but you get so much quantity and it lasts you forever. I've had this primer. We have a new container for our primer. I haven't even run out of the old one, and I've had this for like a year. And I use this not only on my face, I use this in my hair, because this makes an incredible hair serum. So this stuff lasts forever. Okay, now I am going to use my crease brush and take my pigment Provoked, which is like an orangey brown. It's like a burnt orangey brown. Okay, and so this is where it gets a little different. So instead of, like, I know when we usually do smoky eyes, we kind of follow the crease and go around, right? So what I'm going to do is start here, okay, like around my brow bone, and go to the end of my eyebrow. Just like that. And don't worry, it'll all blend. But what it does is it kind of raises your brow look, like your brow bone area, and makes your eyes look a little bit bigger. So about here to where the end of your eyebrow right there, okay? And then you can kind of wing it out a little, and we'll blend that in a little bit later. I love these colors. They like just say summer to me. I don't know. Like I want to go lay out on a beach right now with a virgin pina colada because I don't drink. I don't know if you guys knew that about me. I don't drink. Let's see. Okay. And then I'm going to take my dark brown color and Irresistible. This is also matte. So everything I've used so far is a matte pigment other than the Elegant Cream Shadow. And I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to go slightly beneath where I started with the Provoked, okay? And if you guys have never used a loose mineral pigment, sorry, I don't know why I've got like the phlegm. It's really easy. A lot of people are scared of it. All you need to do is just tap out your brush a little bit more so you don't get little sprinkles on your face. And even if you get the sprinkles on your face, that's why they make big brushes, for you to just wipe away. And not only do you have, like, I feel like the loose powders are a lot better in blending, so you can layer them a little bit better, but they last forever. Like I said, I mean, I've had these sample pigments for over a year now and not even made a dent. So they last a really, 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 really long time. I feel like when I used to use like palettes and stuff from, you know, the higher end brands, I would get like the Naked palette or the, you know, whatever. And I would go through those and I would always have my favorites. So like they would be gone and then I'd be stuck with the colors that I didn't really like. So, and that's the other cool thing about our loose pigments is you can, you can go to our sets tab and order a set of 4, and it's cheaper than buying them individually. And then now you've kind of created your own little loose palette. So you get exactly what it is you want and you're not stuck with a bunch of colors that you're never going to use or you just don't like. Okay, so now I'm going to take my deluxe brush and I'm just going to blend this in a little. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit more of the Innocent, which is what I used in my, under my brow, and I'm going to put a little bit in the corner of my eye here just to give it some highlight. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take my Giddy again, that orangey color, and put it underneath my lower lashes. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and then I'm going to, let's see here. I'm like throwing things today. You see that? Goodness. Okay, so now I'm going to try to fill in my brows a little. And what I've been doing, I've kind of been doing a different technique with that. I've been taking my brown liner in Proper and kind of shaping like the back end of my brow and then filling it in with our Matted Pigment Beautiful, like towards the front. And I've kind of liked the look that's given me, so I'm just going to shape it a little here. Now, if you're using our pencils to fill in your brows, you want to make sure that you brush it out fairly quickly, because our pencils, once they dry, are smudge proof and they ain't gonna go nowhere. Okay. And my eyebrows have been sparse for years. I don't know if you guys ever went through this as a kid, but like in school, when I was in like high school, everybody went through that phase where they like plucked their brows into oblivion and like a very like little straight little line, you know, and it looked, I don't know why we ever thought that looked good, but apparently we did. And so it has taken forever for me, because like I want to let my brows grow in, and I have to an extent, but you don't want to like look like a bushy caveman either while you're waiting for them to grow in. And it's just been like hard to find a balance for that. Let's see, okay. And like we did crazy stuff as kids. I remember there was that fad where everyone shaved their arms, so I shaved my arms, and my mom was like, "Oh my God, what did you do?" And I was like, "But it's cool, Mom. Everybody's doing it." So yeah, that happened too. And then it took forever because my arm hair came in like way darker, and it took forever for it to go back to normal. So now it's like, okay, I'm blonde again. But my arms looked ridiculously ridiculous for a while. So, oh God, what we do to ourselves. I'm sure my mom had a lot of, oh my God, what did you do moments. For those of you who haven't seen like my other videos and stuff, I lived in Alaska for a little bit. I moved there for half a year to be a naturalist on a whale watching boat. And it was just a summer thing that I did. And, anyway, I went up there. I was, I think, just a year, maybe 2 out of high school. And so it was like my first real time away from home. And even though I lived with another family while I was there, you know, it was first time like away from like the reach of my parents, you know, so I wanted to do something like crazy. So I, like the last day before I left, I went to a tattoo parlor, and I was like, I'm either gonna leave here with like a tattoo or a piercing. And I figured my mom would like freak out less with a piercing than a tattoo. That, and like I was terrified of needles, so I ended up getting a nose ring. And so as soon as I like get off the plane and I'm walking through the terminal towards my mom, and she's like arms wide open, like ready to like receive me home, and like I get, I don't know, 5 feet from her, and she's like this, and then she's like, what did you do? You know, so yeah, I mean, it was cool. She she didn't rip it out of my nose or anything, and it was just like one of those cute little studs, you know. I don't know why I took it. I actually really liked my little nose ring. I don't know why I took it out. But, yeah. That was about the craziest thing I did. And then a couple years ago, oh, this is really funny, guys. A couple years ago, my mom and my sister and I wanted tattoos. And I just lost my cat to cancer. Like, it was really unexpected. He was really young. And so I had known... We had found out that he had it a couple more months before he died. We were able to keep him comfortable until he had passed away. And I had said if anything happened to him, because I worked at a veterinary clinic, and what we would do is for any clients that had pets that passed away, or if we had to put down any pets, we had an ink pad that we would stamp their paw in and then put it on a piece of paper for them to have their paw print, and we'd have like a pretty little quote with a little bow and everything. So anyway, I said if that happened, I was gonna stamp his paw print and get it tattooed. And my sister and my mom had some ideas of like other stuff that they wanted to do, so we decided we'd all do it together. And so my mom got hers before me. She got hers a day before me, and she decided to get her very first tattoo on her foot, which I've not gotten a tattoo on my foot, but I heard it hurts like crazy. So anyway, she's like super scaredy cat when it comes to things like needles and all of that. And so anyway, she tells the lady, she's like, you're gonna numb my foot, right? And the tattoo lady's like, yeah. Apparently my mom didn't catch up on the sarcasm. So she puts on her headphones and is listening to like Harry Connick Jr. while she's getting her tattoo done. And the lady had rubbed Vaseline on her foot before she started, you know. And so we're in the car after my mom got her tattoo done. And she was like, God, that really hurt, even after she put on that numbing gel. And my sister and I are looking at her like, you mean the Vaseline? And she's like, oh, she didn't numb it! And we're like, no. No, that didn't happen. So she like the whole time had thought she had some kind of numbing gel on her foot. So it was really fun. But anyway, this is my tattoo. Can you guys see that? So it's his paw print, and it's got a little heart. So, but anyway, that was a funny story. Okay, so I am pretty much done with my eyes. I don't think I'm going to wing them out today. So very neutral looking, really summery. I like this. So anyway, I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to throw on my mascara. I will be right back, and then we'll be finito. Okay, hold on for me. Alright guys, I'm back. I've got my mascara on, so all I've got to do is apply my favorite gloss, which is my Lovesick, which you can see, like, I'm running out. This is, like, one of the only things I'm running out of between, I think this and my foundation are the only things I've ever had to replace. Alright, so here we go. I am complete. Voila! Ta-da! I hope you guys had some fun. I know this is probably one of my longer videos, but I don't know, I was kind of feeling chit-chatty today, so I hope you guys love this. If you haven't already, hit that little subscribe button down below. Go to my Facebook page, Mascara Mommy, or you can visit my website for any of the products that you've seen. Everything I use is completely unique. I don't use anything else. And you can go to my website, MascaraMommy.biz. Love you guys. Bye.